Hello and welcome. I am your host, Elizibar, and we are going to talk about Sparrowhawk. I just got done reading these three issues. I was going to do like a catch up with these two because it took me forever to get uh, that issue for my shop man because Diamond screwed up and he had to go track one down for me. Or actually, he didn't even track one down for me. I found it in another store after they hadn't had it for like a month. Like, I don't get it. How can the industry be so messed up that you cannot find, you cannot buy the product, the thing that you want to buy? I don't get it. But let's take a look at this, man. This book was fun. Look at the Wild Hunt right here. Don't they look good? Fairy rules. There's some salt, so they have to stop and count the grains of it. And naturally, that's when she kills them all. Because that's what you do in Fairyland, is you murder everybody. They start traveling with the big boar, and it's awesome. She slaughters a forest full of stuff, you know. It's great. The art is wonderful. I'm going to flip back to the Wild Hunt, because that is a superbly stunning looking panel. Look at that. Look at that with me. Look at those colors. Look how everything about it pops right off of the page. Look how the page itself is moving. Almost as if there's a slight breeze blowing in here because I have my window open. Yeah, okay. Well, that has nothing to do with the quality of the art, but it's great. The only thing I'm going to knock in this entire book is this. I couldn't figure out what the heck this was. And then I realized they just didn't color in the gap between his fingers. That's the one thing in the whole book I didn't like in the art. There's some really good dialogue, the banter between... Oh, what is that little dude's name? Is it Chester? And he's... Whoa, boy, I just read this. You'd think I'd know. Warren? Something like that. Anyway, it doesn't super matter. But they have great dialogue popping back and forth between them. The boar is kind of fun, too, because he's all like, I'm gonna eat you for the things that, you know, he eats. It's a seed of my mother's power. Everything around it is poisoned. This thing is the least of her abominations. Somebody has issues with Mummy. Aw, smarmy little rabbit thing. Cool. Issue 4, more great stuff. Look at this. This giant beast that they have to fight. Look at this thing. Just take a look at it. It's nuts. It's a guardian spirit, guarding the approach to the Queen's palace. She gets to a bridge, and she has to deal with this thing who impersonates everybody she knows right up until the point where it kills her, or she kills it, and she doesn't even know who she just killed here. What was this creature, Crispin? A Fuka. Wretched things. They do love to play pranks. You could have killed it quick and saved us this time, but do stand back, Poppet. You know you're about to... Does she do a lot? Or does she do that a lot? The swooning. Yeah, where she forgot her sister. And who is this pretty phantom? A complete stranger? I can strike that down without fear, and she does. She has a dream, and it's a dream from the first issue with the graveyard. She's dreaming of the fairy prince, the pacifist fairy prince. Things aren't always what they seem. I'm not a terrible monster, and you're not just a girl. We are all in between. Warren knows that. It's not that I dislike hardness, it's the particular prince's hardness. You think it's your fault that he's gone, but it's his fault that he left you. Would you be trapped here forever, just to please a oh, you can't even see that panel. Would you be trapped here forever, just to please a broken man? Don't let that doom you in both worlds. He wants to love you, but he wants to change you to suit. You're starting to let him. I've always wanted someone to love. Someone who would love me, but as I am, not as I was. And I am becoming a monster. Of course, everyone is a little monstrous. That which makes you different is your blessing and your curse. I must get home and stop the Queen, whether he likes it or not, whether he likes me or not. Don't be frightened of what you've become. I am what I was meant to be. I may have begun as an accident, but I became a weapon. You are a creature of dark and light. You are a wonder. Never forget that. And then she wakes up from her dream, and, oh boy, is she a scary-looking thing now. So they journey into the castle. Spoiler, Warren dies. Alright, how he dies, I'll leave to you to find out. But that gives her the ability to go home. To stop the evil queen. What have I done? Exactly what you were meant to do, Poppet. Here's the door to your world. Step through and conquer. Or swoon. That's the pattern. No! I'll stay awake this time. I will bear it. I will be here to say goodbye to what I was. I'll miss you, my lady. We made a nice team. I'll miss you too. You're the loveliest monster I've ever known. Gag me, says Crispin. So she's looking through the mirror. Oh, it is too much to bear. Elizabeth gone, and Art turned cruel. She must have hidden my poor kitten somewhere in here. Thank goodness she's at the ball. It's that same strange child from the bridge. This should be easy enough. Yes, Poppet, I do believe you're right. Hello, can you see me? Art! Can it be you? What's happened? Where are you? Oh, everything is so strange. Just take my hand and I'll show you. Yoink! You knew exactly where this was going as soon as she showed up, didn't you? If not, this is where she's going. And so Artemisia gets loose. She confronts the queen. There's a great little sequence, posturing, argument, the nobility being confused and shocked. This is a fabulous sequence. The colors, the action, the dynamic paneling. Like, once it starts up, it's a beaut. I feel like I really should be like, where's the background? But I don't even want to be like that. Look at this. This is straight up like manga stuff, except it's way more fluid. Swoosh action lines from the sword stab. Ching! Whew, a slash across the page. This part of the book, man, it got mad crazy. Sparrowhawk turned out to be a really great read. I enjoyed everything, man. I think maybe I could go back and find some like pages I didn't like, and I feel like issue 2 maybe I didn't like so much, but reading these 3 in a row was great. It was totally awesome. I think you might just like this book, so check it out for yourself. I'm going to bet there's going to be a trade paperback of it coming out very soon, because that's how independent book publishers go. That's what these companies do. Check that out. The issues might be kind of hard to find. I certainly know it took me like a month to find issue 3. Yeah, to find issue 3. So that I could read issue 4. So that I could read issue 5. You definitely don't want to miss an issue here. But it was good stuff. This is probably a book. It's got that kind of labyrinthy kind of feel to it. It's obviously a little bit more violent, but it definitely has that kind of wondrous kind of thing going on. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the styling of the art. Super loose and fast and dynamic. It was gorgeous. This is a great book, I think. That's my opinion anyway. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. And be sure to click like on all the things that should have appeared on the screen by now, because there should be some things to click on. And I will see you next time. I already said that. So, bye-bye.